My biggest love is probably landscape photography, just being able to be alone, go out and do things on my own, be out there. So that's probably my favorite. My name is Tanja Musselman. I would have to say I'm a landscape photographer as well as a portrait photographer. Kind of go against all the rules of what people have told me to be. I like a little bit of everything, and I can do just about anything. I started really loving photography in Susan Taylor's class in high school. That would have been 1980, and she became one of my mentors. She always encouraged me and really liked my work and made it so that made me feel like I had something. So just having that gave me the urge to learn more and want to do more with it. So I'd have to say she was my inspiration for starting out. My grandmother was a fantastic oil painter. I do come from my dad's a musician, so there's been a lot of art in our family. And so I think a little bit of it is already in the blood. I didn't want to be indoors anymore. After 15 years of being behind the door, I thought, you know, I really want to do what my heart says. And I have a husband that is so gracious that allowed me to do that and said, you need to do what your heart's telling you to do, so you need to quit your job, you need to pursue your passion. And my passion has always been photography, so I thought, with all of the compliments that I've always received and people telling me, you have what it takes, yeah, I was never brought up that way. It was always get a job, do your best at it, move up in that job. So I took that step. My favorite picture is probably when I was in Hawaii in 1995, and there was a little girl and her dad, and he was holding her hand on the street, and I was behind, of course, taking pictures of the touristy stuff. And she turned around and looked at me. She was just in her little bikini. She was really little, and I got down and I took a picture of her, and it just the look on her face, and her dad never ever knew. I wish to this day I knew who they were, so I could give the picture to the dad, you know, but just the look on her face and just the whole composition of the picture is really touching to me. I really like that picture. I do love to shoot everything. You know what, I've been struggling with this lately because I have been told you need to find what your niche is. And you need to go from there if you're able to make it in the business. And it needs to be a single subject or a single title of what you do. And I can't do that. It's not in me to do I'm a landscape photographer, or I'm a wedding photographer, or I'm a pet photographer. I see something and I've got to do that, and it could be anything. And it's hard to put in words, but I really want to be out of the box. I want to be original. I don't want to be put into that category of this is what I am. I find myself taking pictures of the simplest things that people wouldn't even take a picture of. I don't know, there's just something in me that draws me, and I'm always looking for that next picture. I mean, art is so individual that you can't really compare your own art to someone else's. I mean, you can, but you wouldn't want to because it's yours.